Hello everybody and welcome to this video. I'm joining you from yet another beautiful stunning location. We are right now in Jammu. This is destination number 2 and we are in this lovely spot known as Sanasar Lake. And let me give you a quick look around. It is an absolutely stunning location. Hills all around, a beautiful lake, and there's so many places where you can walk and explore these beautiful alpine forests. And in this location, I'm going to be sharing with you the story of belief, the power of belief. In the previous episode, which I did from the Golden Temple, Amritsar, I spoke about courage and faith. And if you haven't seen that episode, please go back. It's in my Instagram channel, Powerful Living with NLP. Now, this story about belief, this is something that happened to me, and this is something that I suffered quite a bit because of this belief. And this belief I formed at the age of 15 and I continued to have it till I was about 28. Now, I believed that I was asthmatic. At the age of 15, all of a sudden I started developing difficulty in breathing. I was finding it very difficult to breathe. I would start panting, I would start lacking breath, and I would feel like not a single breath enters my chest. My parents took me to doctors, they did so many tests, and everybody said that you're asthmatic. Now, the strange part is that no medicines, no asthma medicines, whether it's the nebulizer or it's the puff or the tablets, worked on me, and I would continue to suffer. And this happened to me, I think, from 15 to 28, like I said, for so many long years. And at the age of 28, something happened that changed my life. When I was that age, one day when I was in office, I had this sudden attack of asthma and I could not breathe, and I was totally struggling for breath. And my colleagues panicked and they said, let's take you to the doctor. And they took me to Fortis Hospital in Bangalore. Now listen to the stories, it gets interesting from here. So we went to Fortis Hospital and we met the pulmonologist there. I do not unfortunately remember his name. Amazing doctor, he changed my life. That this doctor, middle-aged, very quiet and sincere, he checked a few things. He didn't ask me to do any tests, just x-rays, none of that business. Just made me blow into something, checked my lung capacity, just checked my pulse, my oxygen saturation and all that. And he just looks at me and says, hey, who told you you have asthma? You're not asthmatic, you're perfectly fine, there's nothing wrong with you. I said, doctor, I have been asthmatic since the age of 15 and right now I'm not able to breathe. I have asthma. And he said, no, you don't have asthma. I said, is this doctor mad? I mean, I have suffered for so many years and he tells me that I don't have asthma. I said, what are you talking about? I have asthma. The doctor said, hey, listen, I don't know who told you you have asthma. You do not have asthma. I checked your oxygen, it's 100%, and your lung capacity is one of the best I have ever seen. So you don't need to worry, you don't have asthma, go home. I said, but I have a problem in breathing. What are you talking about? And he said, listen, let me help you out, okay? You have trouble in breathing, I agree. But what you have is not asthma. What you have is called as hyperventilation. I said, hyper what? He said, you have hyperventilation. Hyperventilation is a state when you breathe in so much that your body becomes hyper-oxygenated. And apparently, our body needs 0.1% of carbon dioxide as well in the blood. If it becomes 100% oxygenated, it starts gasping not for oxygen, but for carbon dioxide. And that's what was happening for me. I never had a lack of oxygen. I had a lack of carbon dioxide because I used to breathe too much. I said, wow, is that what's happening to me? And he said, yeah, go home and trust me, you're cured. You don't have asthma. I said, this guy is really strange. I said, okay. And he said, whenever you feel like breathing too much, don't focus on your breath, just take your attention away from your breath and focus on something else and you will not find it difficult to breathe. I said, okay, if you say so, and I came home. And you will not believe this if I tell you. It's been more than a decade now. I got cured of asthma. In that one conversation, I never ever was breathless ever again. Can you believe that? 15 years of suffering and one belief changed and I got cured. I'm not saying people who have genuine asthma, this can happen. They will probably need medication. But in my case, it was purely belief that I have asthma. And no doctor begged to differ. They just kept giving me medicines. And this one person dared to say, hey, that's not what it is. You have something else. And when it started, that's another strange story. When I was in my 8th grade, when I looked back and I said, when did this breathing too much begin? Why did I start breathing so much? Some guest lecturer had come to my school and I wish he hadn't, because of him I suffered for 15 years. But yeah, he came to our school and he spoke to us about the importance of breathing, and he said that you got to breathe correctly. All these years you've been breathing badly, and I am going to teach you how to breathe. And whenever you breathe, you need to ensure that your tummy comes out and your lungs fill out and you're taking in more and more air, and you got to focus on your breath. And that day onwards, I started focusing on my breath, taking in more and more and more breathing. According to me, breathing should be natural. Unless you have some ailment, unless you're doing some pranayama exercises, normal breathing, you do not need to pay attention to that. But I started doing that, and that's when it started. And fortunately, I met one person who could break my belief system. And with that one thing, I got cured for life. Isn't that amazing? So think about this. In your life, what beliefs do you have that you may have just developed on the go? Somebody said something to you, one incident, and you chose to believe something that's disempowering in your life right now. What if you could identify all those beliefs and choose to break those beliefs today? What difference would that make to you? Beliefs about your health, about your relationships, about yourself, about your capabilities, about your life, about your passion, about your relation, about any area of your life, about your money, finances. What would happen if you broke those beliefs? Think about it. And I hope you enjoyed this story. I'm going to be going through many more beautiful locations, and I'm going to be sharing one more story with every location. Ensure that you're catching up with every episode, because not only am I going to be taking you through these gorgeous places, I'm also going to be sharing all the hard experiences I had so that you can think more about your life. Thank you very much, everybody, for joining me today. And I'm going to see you all in the next episode and the next destination. Bye-bye, and have a wonderful day.